It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about the exciting news for Real Housewives of Orange County, and I can't wait. Season 16 is going to be coming in with a bang, and I've said this multiple times. I'm just happy that it's coming to fruition. We have spoken, the fans have spoken, and Tamra Judge is making her return. Now, as of right now, she is joining Heather Dubrow, Gina K, Emily Simpson, and Shannon Bedore, but we still don't know who else they might be adding aside from Noella Bergner, which we've pretty much confirmed. That doesn't give us enough women, though. Shannon Bedore, Gina, Emily Simpson, Heather Dubrow, Tamra, Noella, maybe 6, but they still need one more. Anyways, getting back to it, we know that Heather Dubrow took her spot back, got her orange back, but only if Kelly Dodd were to be removed from the show, which we already know that happened. Kelly Dodd was fired, BRAUNWYN was fired, and Elizabeth Lynn Vargas. So now we have Heather Dubrow back, and one of our favorites, Tamra Judge. Tamra's going to be returning, and right now she's being referred to as a friend of, but who knows? It depends how the season goes. If she brings enough drama, she'll definitely slide right into that full-time housewife position. And she has a lot on her plate as far as what she's coming to do. She knows that she's friends already with Heather Dubrow. She has this sort of off and on relationship with Heather. Sure, they might not have talked for a while, but as far as filming, they've had an alliance before, and there's really no reason for them to have a rift. Sure, she calls her fancy pants. She says that she's too fancy for the rest of the group, but that's really not an insult. She's worth millions more than the rest of the group, and that just kind of is what it is. Now, when it comes to Tamra Judge, she does have an agenda joining the show, and it is to take out Shannon Bedore. Shannon Bedore is on the show, and we know that from what we've been told, apparently when you sign a Bravo contract and then you come on as a housewife and you start a business, Bravo owns part of that business. At least they get a percentage of that business while you're on the platform. So Shannon Bedore's frozen fish dishes and frozen healthy whatever dishes that she sells an abundance of kind of solidifies her spot on the show, even though everyone's questioning why didn't she get the boot? Well, for Tamra Judge, she has a reason to come on this time because she's going straight for the jugular when it comes to Shannon Bedore. Shannon and Tamra were friends for a long time, and Shannon used to call her every night and be like, hey, Tamra, I'm upset, this, that, all hours of the night, would call her all the time. And they had a relationship off camera, at least she thought they did, where Shannon kind of heavily relied on Tamra. At least that's how Tamra's making it seem. Now, for Tamra, as soon as she was axed from the show, and she wasn't technically axed, she was demoted to a friend of when she was on a camping trip. They said, hey, we're going to go in a different direction, but we would like you to return as a friend. And she's like, no. I'm not returning to season 15 as a friend. And to be honest with you guys, the ratings showed that we needed at least one anchor. We need somebody on the show who is just a familiar face that just really has the ability to shut up. You know what I'm saying? So now for her, as soon as she was demoted to a friend of and she decided not to come back to the show, Shannon Bedore cut ties with Tamra, moved on from that relationship, and really focused on her relationships with the women who are still on the show. Tamra was like, what kind of bullshit is that? Because you act like you're my friend when we're filming, and then all of a sudden you cut me off. It seems a little bit opportunistic, and it shows that it was a very surface level friendship. She did hint before that if she ever has the chance to return to the show, the first thing she's going to address is her relationship with Shannon, and that's exactly what she plans to do. Tamra has a lot of beef with Shannon, and Shannon also has had a few rifts in the past with Heather Dubrow and her husband Terry, when the rumor came out that, I think Tamra spread this rumor actually, that the Dubrows were out to take down the Bedores. Okay, well, the Dubrows completely denied this accusation, and they said, we're not out here to take down anybody. And to be honest with you, they don't have to. They don't have to take out anyone. They don't have to exert that extra energy Fancy Pants is okay all by herself, and she can just come on and do whatever she does. She doesn't have to focus on Shannon Bedore. But as for Tamra Judge, you're not going to get her without her getting you back, because she's not going to get got without getting you. Does that make sense? Do you see what I'm saying? Tamra's coming back with a vengeance, and I can't wait to see how all of this works, especially if Tamra Judge comes on with Heather Dubrow, and she's a friend of the show for now. I believe she'll be promoted to a full-time housewife role, but she comes on as a friend of the show for now. And then she's also friends with Noella Bergner, who is friends with BRAUNWYN Windenberg and Vicky Gumbelson. Let's say these three are friends, and then Shannon Bedore's over here with Emily and Gina. Yeah. That is not the tres amigas that we once had. Shannon Bedore better start doing some serious butt kissing when it comes to Tamra Judge and Heather Dubrow. Even though we've heard she can stay on the show, it doesn't mean that producers, production, the network won't make it hard for her as far as how she has to film, who she has to film with, and some of these intense situations that she will be put into for season 16. Now, we do know that season 16 has already started filming, and we know that Shannon went on a double date with her boyfriend and Gina K and her boyfriend. But again, that's not a strong alliance. Gina's only back, in my opinion, because they want to know, the network and the fans, the super fans of the Real Housewives of Orange County, if there's any super fans left for the flagship franchise, but they want to know what's going on with Matt. What's going on with this domestic violence case? We've heard this much, but now it's coming to an end, full circle. And I believe that's why they brought her back. And I think cutting 4 all at once would have been a little bit too much, but I'm surprised they didn't cut Emily. The only reason I say that is because I've said this multiple times. It takes a very extreme, over the top personality to be a housewife. And this is no shade at Emily, but for Emily, she just seems very normal in a great way. She's a mom, she's a lawyer, she has a great at-home life, kind of. Sometimes her husband Shane can act like a, but she seems like she really has it all together, and she doesn't really get in too many conflicts. So I don't necessarily know why they continue to keep bringing her back and they don't replace her with a newbie, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see what the network was thinking. As for Shannon Bedore, I can already peg what her storyline is going to be this season. I feel like, just in my head, for some reason, I feel like her boyfriend is going to propose to her. She's probably telling him already, listen, season 16, you have to propose. That way, season 17, we're a shoo-in for a wedding. Like, I need you to do this. And I mean, it's all speculation, but I can see it. I can see it happening. We know from talking to so many inside sources how these housewives think, especially the ones who come on and know how to play this chess-like game. They know that they need to have a solid storyline in order to keep coming back. Sure, again, she has her business, but she still needs a storyline, or else she's going to be Teddy Mellencamp. And Shannon Bedore does not want to be Teddy Mellencamp. Now, even though Tamra Judge is going to be coming for the jugular when it comes to Shannon Bedore, we all know Shannon can hold her own. She will start screaming, flailing her arms around, being like, "Are you kidding me?" and everything else. This is going to be good. I can't wait for the super trailer to drop, but it's not dropping anytime soon. But in the meantime, Tamra Judge took to social media and she referenced a Nicki Minaj song. This is how it went. The camera panned behind Tamra's head and it said, "I took some time off to rest." And then she looks and mouths, "And now it's game time, bitches." Woo! I get like chills talking about it. I am so excited for Tamra Judge to be making her return. I can't express this enough. However, I don't want to just give you guys my opinion. How do you guys feel about Tamra Judge's return? And as a friend of, do you think that that's going to last for long, or do you think she'll be bumped up before you know it back to a full-time housewife role? Honestly, I think she's going to be holding her orange before we know it. I'm just excited. Congratulations, Tamra. We needed you back on the franchise. And it's all up from here, guys. The ratings are going to get back to where they were. I firmly believe that, especially now that they implemented Heather Dubrow and Tamra, and we don't even know Noella Bergner yet. All we know is Elizabeth Lynn Vargas kind of teased to us that no one's going to like her except for maybe Heather Dubrow. This was before she knew Tamra Judge was coming back, and Tamra's met Noella. Tamra's also still friends with BRAUNWYN. She's met Noella through BRAUNWYN, and she's still friends with Vicky. She's met Noella through Vicky. She knows who Noella is, so I'm sure she's going to have no problem kind of figuring out how to get along with her and making sure she plays the game right, because she's a very seasoned housewife in order to come back and have the same position as the rest of the women. Guys, what do you think about season 16? Are we excited for it? How do you feel about this new addition? And how do you think Shannon Bedore is going to react? Guys, you know what to do. If you haven't already, go ahead, comment below. But before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Check us out every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching Up and Adam.